Welcome to the greatest history of cinema show you will ever see in your entire life by the left-handed genius, Bullard High School, Mr. Cheney. The magic lantern, what a great invention. You get a candle, you get some slides, and you put it up on the wall. Here's some examples of that great device. Dioramas, 3D depictions with objects to show more than just a photograph. Oh my goodness. Stereoscopes. It's the picture version of having two speakers for music. It puts two pictures together and you can see a 3D image. Phenakistoscope. That's right, I said it correctly. So you spin this thing around and it actually creates some movement. One of the first types of video cameras. Zoetrope is its close cousin. Instead, you would put the paper inside and the slits would act as the aperture or the frame developer. The bioscope or bioscope was one of the video cameras involved with the progression as well. The kinetoscope, yes. Edison was involved with this, and it was the first ever one-on-one movie theater experience. And then we got the Vitascope, which was one of the first video cameras where you could show it to a mass audience instead of just one person. Topical was a type of video which actually was like one of the first news stories ever invented. Nickelodeon, it's not just a channel on TV. This was one of the first types of theaters where people would come and watch full-length shows with sound. A shutter on a camera is actually what kind of brings in the light and that sort of thing, so the aperture is kind of related to that as well, as we will see on an upcoming slide here. The aperture with what they call an f-stop, that's what the F stands for in the chart, actually allows for the light in the picture to be developed correctly. Production for movies runs from actually filming the stuff to actually getting it on your phone, computer screen, or the movie screen. Independent films like Pickford Fairbanks Studios were actually competing with MPPC Studios back in the day. Lawsuits were all over the place. Distribution starts with the producer and ends with the customer, and of course there's money changing hands all throughout the process. Patents. Here's a drawing, an example of a patent drawing for one of the movie cameras that was in this presentation. And those are my 15 terms, and this is the end of your production from the Left-Handed Genius.